मैंने आपसे बोला था कि 24 मई शुक्रवार मैं बहरीन पहुंचूंगा। वेन्यू फिक्स हो गया है। वेन्यू है होटल रामी ग्रैंड, सीफ मॉल के ऑपोजिट है। 4:30 बजे मिल रहे हैं। अगर आप मुझे मिलना चाहें तो नीचे दिए व्हाट्सएप नंबर से हमें संपर्क करें या ईमेल में मेल भेजें। मेरी टीम आपसे बात करेगा। नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है। मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन। आज शनिवार है, जो मार्केट के बारे में हॉट टेक्स करेंगे। मेरे भाई मेरे साथ है, मुझसे सवालात पूछेंगे, उसका मैं उसका जवाब दूंगा अंग्रेज़ी में, और नेशनल और इंटरनेशनल टॉपिक्स डिस्कस करेंगे। और अगर ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है तो मैं हिंदी में भी अनुवाद करूंगा। तो चलें हॉट टेक्स।
Red hot prices and other effects of the heat wave. What heat wave is and how is it bad? How will it hit crops and food prices? Inflation?
Inflation is going to go through the roof. See, you had a steady rise in cereal prices, especially rice. The government did a knee-jerk reaction by banning export of rice, and then they allowed partially some basmati rice to be exported. In fact, in Costco and other places in America, you had queues of Indians waiting to buy rice that was coming from India. There was a big ban on rice. And then other derivatives of rice were also banned. It never rolled back. And if you remember, some time back, the Prime Minister said India would feed the world when the Russian and Ukraine crisis happened. But the crisis war happened because Ukraine, Russia is the granary to the world for wheat. And when prices went up, we immediately clamped down. And even now, except UAE, nowhere else you can export onion. What has happened is already there was a rising cereal prices, wheat and rice. But also now what has happened is, except mustard oil, all other commodity prices have gone up. You have tomatoes are up, onion is up, potato is up. So all your important vegetables, which are day-to-day consumption, are up 8.5% to 9% in month of March. And April will be higher, and May is terrible. Now, what happens normally is, especially in tomatoes and other products, when there is heat wave in the south, the production in the south goes down, and from whatever is grown in the cooler climates percolates down into the south. But unfortunately, this time what has happened is, in most of south and central India, the temperatures are 3 to 4 degrees more than normal. So there is a huge heat wave sweeping across the country. We feel it here in Chennai, but they say Chennai is not so bad. The rest of Telangana, Andhra, Maharashtra, Karnataka is terrible. So what is happening is, this is where your tomato, chili, onion, everything is grown. All these prices are going through the roof. And to add to problem is, add insult to injury, we have compulsory ethanol doping. So what is happening is, maize is being used for ethanol. Now maize is the key product for making feed for chicken. Right. So even chicken prices are going up because feed prices are going up. Input cost is going up. So you have a big problem in chicken. Egg prices have gone up last 2 years. You're a regular egg eater. Egg and chicken prices have really shot up.
Yes.
And this is because of the maize being rooted somewhere else. And rice prices are up. Now vegetable prices are really going up. Now what has happened is, your inflation basket does not factor this. Your inflation basket is an upper middle class basket.
Correct.
For most of the poor, 60 to 70% of their income is on the food basis. So what you are watching is, this prices of these food is going up. Food basket is going up. And in this time, you have a global slowdown, in the sense that the biggest services sector in the South Indian cities, where I live, is IT. And for every one employee in IT, you have 3 or 4 support staff. So the entire thing is slowing down. People are losing jobs in IT companies. And more than the jobs in IT companies, people like security, house staff, the tea shop, the panwala, the taxi guys who picks and drops them, those businesses also are declining along with it. So you have falling prices, falling jobs, falling income, At the same time, higher prices for basic goods. So this is classic stagflation. Though the economists would not call it stagflation because they go through a lot of complex. For the lower middle class Indian, this is classic stagflation. Yeah.
What about the water crisis? Is also going to be there, drinking water crisis.
Bangalore is already facing a deep drinking water crisis. Madras is managing because we had a bountiful season of rain, so most of our reservoirs are full. So we are managing.
Maharashtra and Rajasthan also seem to be.
Maharashtra, Rajasthan, and Karnataka are facing a huge water crisis.
This is going to compound this further water.
Yes.
So why is minority shareholders of ICICI Securities questioning the rationale between and the intent of the mutual funds they bought?
See, ICICI is a very powerful bank. It has a lot of interrelationships. For some strange reason, the mutual funds kept on buying. ICICI announced this is the price at which they are going to take ICICI Securities. The price was known. The market price of ICICI Securities was trading at a premium to takeover price, and there were no takers. What happened suddenly is mutual fund units of all AMCs bought into heavily into these stocks and bought these stocks heavily. And the whole feeling, the market felt that the mutual fund guys are going to vote against ICICI. And they
were betting
that and this will be stalled.
And didn't happen.
It didn't happen. What happened was the mutual fund guys voted with ICICI Bank and the retail guys lost. And the retail guys have gone to the NCLT now. Crying foul.
Yes.
Now what we want, what these people are now asking, and which I have been saying for a long time, you believe that the mutual fund companies are working for the benefit of the unit holders. That's not true. Why will you buy a stock at a premium to discount value? Right? This is the price at which I say is going to buy. He has 75% of the company he is going to pass through.
Correct.
Why will you buy it at a premium and sell it at a lesser price? Will you do it if it's your money?
No.
But it is obviously not your money. So you are playing with somebody's money with the hope that a powerful bank you can curry favor with the powerful bank and one of India's largest AMCs through some other route which is legal. Is it legally incorrect? No, it is not legally incorrect. It is within the law. But there is no moral explanation or ethical explanation for why mutual funds did that. That is the question that they need to answer.
Will you ever get an answer?
You will never get an answer.
Retail. Wealthy traders turn to riskier option writing. Shift comes amid higher retail participation in derivatives.
See, what is happening is wealthy traders and retail clients for some time now have been writing option writing. That is, there are two things. You buy an option or you write an option. The guy who buys the option, if the price goes to that level, he makes money. But if the option goes without exercise, the writer gets to keep the premium. What has really happened is this market has moved steadily up and there is no volatility. And for some time now, it's trading within a range. And every time it step up trading at a higher range. It's not gone from 22 to 18. If it drops from 22 to 18, then the guys who are writing options will struggle. Since it's operating in 1,000-point range for most time, right? It's operating in 1,000-point range for most time. What is happening is most guys are making money. And this is what is fueling more people to write. In my opinion, retail players have no business in writing options.
Next, is this the end of Go First?
It is definitely the end of Go First. The promoter is one of the wealthiest men in India.